Welcome back to the Advanced English course. In today's class, we will be talking about everyday use idioms. Idioms are those combination of words which mean something else, but the actual meaning is something else. Okay? When I say something, you may not understand it in the first go, but you have to remember these idioms with the help of examples and meaning. So we'll talk about 10 everyday idioms that you can actually start using right now. Before that, you should actually visit our English website. The new batch is starting soon, and it's really important because in that we are doing something magical. Students are coming, they're learning concepts, they're practicing with me, taking feedback, and they're actually getting the maximum benefit out of it. I don't want you to miss out. So quickly visit the website. The link is in the description also. Next, we have the first one, under the weather. It means you're under the mawsum, under the weather, but it means feeling slightly ill. When you are not feeling completely well, you can say, hi, I can't come to the office because I am under the weather. Or I am feeling a bit under the weather today, so I'll stay home. Instead of saying I'm feeling ill, you can say I'm under the weather. Next, we have piece of cake. When something is extremely easy, for example, the test was a piece of cake. I finished in 10 minutes. When something is extremely easy, piece of cake. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon, something that happens very rarely. We don't do it every day. We do it once in a while. So we can say once in a blue moon. Example, we only go out for dinner once in a blue moon. Occasionally. Next we have add fuel to the fire. There is a fire and you're adding some kerosene in it. Now that's not what it means. It means to worsen a situation, to make something bad. Something is already bad, and you're making it worse. You're making it further worse. For example, his angry comments just added fuel to the fire. Two people were fighting and all of a sudden one said something really bad. So you can say his comments has added fuel to the fire. Next we have on the same page, when you and I are in agreement of something, when you and I both agree on something. For example, let's meet tomorrow to make sure we are all on the same page. To make sure that you and I are on the same page. For example, if you're planning a birthday party, you can call somebody, I hope we are on the same page about tonight's party. Next we have pull someone's leg. When you are making fun of somebody, when you are joking about somebody. For example, relax, I'm just pulling your leg about the quiz. There's no quiz, I'm just teasing you. I'm just having some fun with you. So you can say pull someone's leg. Pull someone's leg. Next we have call it a day. When you stop working on something, when you are tired and you have done everything you could, you are just saying let's end it for now. Let's end it for now. So you can call it a day. For example, we have done enough work, let's call it a day. Let's do tomorrow. Today the work is done, so let's call it a day. Next we have caught red-handed. When you caught somebody in the act of doing something wrong. For example, you walk into the room and your husband is eating all the cookies you have kept in the fridge. So you can caught him red-handed. He's caught with the cookies in his hand. For example, she was caught red-handed stealing cookies. Coincidentally, the example is also same. Next we have see eye to eye. When you agree fully. Other word was on the same page. This also means see eye to eye. For example, I don't always see eye to eye with my brother, but we get along. We are good friends, but we are not always agreement. We are not always in agreement. We all never see each other eye to eye on all the matters. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Next we have break the ice. You don't have to break the ice. It means do or say something to relieve the tension in a new situation. When you go into a room and everybody is silent, everybody is into their work, they're not talking to each other, you can crack a joke to break the ice, to make everybody comfortable. What I generally do to break the ice is that I always tell them a joke. I always tell them, you know what, this room has a lot of intelligent people. I think I should leave, right? So, example, I told a joke to break the ice when I met my team members. I made them comfortable. I broke the ice. Exercise time, I'll give you a couple of questions and you have to find the answers for them. These are MCQ based actually. The first one is, it's a conversation between two people. How was the hike today? Oh, it was dash, no big hills, just a stroll. 3 options, you have to pick the answer. I'll give you time. I think the correct answer is, oh, it was a piece of cake. It was very easy. Next we have, they got dash stealing snacks from the teacher's lunch. Under the weather, caught red-handed on the same page. They are caught doing something. So the correct answer is caught red-handed. Next we have, I know you disagree, but let's try to dash before deciding. So I know you disagree, but call it a day is not correct, break the ice is not correct, be on the same page. But let's try to be on the same page before we decide something. Let's try to find a balance. Next we have, let's dash here and go home, it's already late midnight. That means it's already late, that means you have worked enough, so you can call it a day. That's how you remember these idioms. Try to use them as much as you can with your friends, with your colleagues, and have a good conversation out of it. Next, I told a joke to dash when we met my new classmates. You tell a joke, you break the ice. It's as simple as that. Next, if you want all of these documents free of cost, without any money attached to it, if you want such document in terms of material and everything, you have to write us an email on learnwithsamanash@gmail.com. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, enjoy yourself. But don't forget to like, share and subscribe our videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.